Hey guys, it's Dom here, back with another video. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. I do UI design and product design for SaaS and tech companies. So I think I'm pretty qualified to talk about this certain topic, which is the stay framework and why most SaaS UIs fail to convert and how to fix them. I have brought you a dashboard. I found it on Behance from a real product designer. So you will be able to see the huge difference there is between product designers and real product designers who focus on a clean UI, a convertible UX, and really making the experience for the actual end user. And my thing is most SaaS products don't have a traffic problem, they have a conversion problem. Users land on the app and then don't sign up, or maybe they sign up and stay for 1 day or 1 minute and they just cancel their subscription and that's it. You just lost yourself, easily, I don't know, $1,000-$2,000 just by not having a real framework and a great funnel. And today I'll show you the stay framework, 4 steps to turn users into customers fast and reliable. It stands for simplicity, trust, activation, yield value fast. Each one fixes a leak in your funnel. So let me explain. S stands for simplicity. Your UI isn't for showing features, it's for showing clarity. One screen, one goal, no noise. If a user has to think, they will most likely bounce. You can reduce it, make every screen feel effortless. So let's get to the dashboard I brought you. So let me pick up my pen and we will be drawing a bit. So how you can easily fix even this dashboard with a few simple steps. So let's start with the UI and how I would personally change it. So of course there is a huge difference between colors in this widget and these widgets. So essentially making making the widgets the same color, of course, removing the gradient, it doesn't look great. It was a thing back in maybe, I don't know, 2013 maybe, but it's not anymore. Making it really clean, keeping the corners either rounded or sharp. So deciding and following a certain brand guideline is a big thing that's missing from this dashboard. Also removing this gradient, I don't think it looks great. It doesn't make any sense. It's just making the experience feel more cheap. And yeah, also the icons or these achievements, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It doesn't have any sort of thought behind it. And yeah, also these icons, essentially a real branding is missing from this dashboard, and it looks like someone either remade a template a bit or you generated it with AI. But there's nothing wrong with it, just adjusting it to a proper dashboard. So in terms of UX, let's try pairing my achievements and programs and making it into one, maybe a collapsible widget or something. Then the analytics have more space here, if it makes sense. I'm not sure what the analytics actually does here. You will have space for this type of widget, and also tucking away this my certification and skill board together in one collapsible widget, so it doesn't take up so much space. Also removing these huge spaces, it doesn't make sense. You can save some space for other things. And it will feel less busy overall. So that's that. Let's get to the second point, which is T is for trust. Most products think trust comes later, and I personally think it's wrong, because trust is in the design, using logos, UI familiarity, and clear language. On this screen, we can improve trust by using familiar progress indicators, showing recognizable brands under certifications, and cleaning up gamification visuals to feel more credible. So overall, making it 10 times better and completely remaking it, but I didn't come here to roast someone's work. But in my opinion, if you are building some type of SaaS and you have a big competitor, at least taking inspiration in terms of layout, so the user doesn't have to start learning everything from scratch, and they are used to it from some competitor or anything, and they will not feel lost. And so yeah, that's it for trust. A is for activation. So you got a user to sign up, cool, but then they land inside the product and it's like they are confused, they don't know what to do, and that's why most SaaS tools just kind of throw you in the deep end. And what you want to do instead is hold their hand a bit just at the start. I'm talking about a super obvious start here prompt, or like a tiny checklist that gives them a win in the first 30 seconds, making them feel like they are actually getting somewhere. So a checklist of what should they try out in your app, or what features or what pages to visit, gives them some type of learning. They get familiar with your UI and app, and also gives them that small win after they visited or tried out the feature. It gives them the small check mark, like great job, you did something, keep going. It gives them real motivation. And last but not least is for yield value fast. People don't stick around apps to figure stuff out. They stick around when something clicks and it's fast. Your user should get a little win in like 2 minutes. Not a longer setup, just a simple flow. Do this, get that, boom, that's it. Take Calendly for example. You sign up, you set up all your stuff, the company info and so on, the availability, and boom, you got a shareable link. You get also a CTA telling you to share the link amongst your friends or socials, and you get also a great win from them, and it makes you motivated, and the user will feel that they did something great for themselves. So yeah, this was a kind of shorter video, but more self-explanatory, honestly, because such dashboards don't work anymore, or I don't know if they did. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you need help or some type of consultation, you have questions, feel free to reach out via socials, on X, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, anywhere, and I will be happy to answer them or help you guys out. Thank you so much and have a great day.